Hi, my name is Hannah and I'm one of the social work interns at CCPH this year. And what I'd like to talk about today is the idea of ambiguous loss and what I think is the need to grieve even when the thing we've lost is not so easily defined. This year we're living in a very strange reality. No matter what your reality looks like right now, you're probably living differently than you expected to just a few months ago. Perhaps you're living on campus and your routines have had to change, but you're still doing school sort of the way you did it last year. Perhaps you're living off campus with family or friends and attending classes virtually. You might even be living in a different country while doing your coursework this year. So what I would like to propose is that normally when we grieve the loss of someone who's passed away, there are certain rituals associated with remembering that we might engage in. This varies across culture, but it is very uncommon that when someone passes away, we completely ignore it. So I want to encourage you to apply some of these ideas of grieving and loss to this moment in time. Your reality looks different this year than you expected it to, and that deserves a little bit of grieving. So some questions you might want to ask yourself when letting yourself sink into the grief of this moment might be, what were your hopes and dreams for this year? How has this new reality either allowed you to maintain those, and how has this new reality gotten in the way? What people do you miss that you might not be able to see this year? What activities are available to you or not available to you this year? And what does that mean for your identity? I just want to note that this process of grieving is not necessarily linear. There might be some days where you feel really great with the way your life is looking right now, and there might be some days where it's a little bit harder to accept what being in school right now might look like. So I want to encourage you to take out a journal, go for a walk where you can be in your thoughts, maybe talk to a loved one or a friend who might want to engage in this conversation, and just notice what it is you're missing, because an awareness of your loss is really a way to work through it. Ignoring it is not necessarily a way to make it through this time. So allow yourself a little bit of grief, and thanks for listening.